checking in with your food log review. So a couple different things. I noticed you haven't started logging anything today, and then nothing was logged yesterday. So make sure, I know you're getting back into the swing of things. I think yesterday may have been a teacher work day, or you probably were maybe at work, although Mike Kelly was telling me that students aren't back. So I'm not sure what your schedule is. You still may be on break, but just make sure as you transition, getting back into work, and seeing kids more often, that you're still staying with your routine. So Thursday and Wednesday, it looks like you logged some oats. It said a half of a cup, but it only equaled 1 gram of carbs. So there's no way that's correct, because if you're really getting a half a cup of oatmeal, you're going to have more carbs in there. So when you are logging, just make sure that you're choosing green check marks, and that before you log that in there, make sure that it makes sense to be able to account for your carbs. So that on Thursday you were under carbs by about 12 grams, but chances are you probably went over because that wasn't logged correctly. And I'm checking Wednesday once my computer speeds up, to see, now it's not letting me into MyFitnessPal, but okay, so Wednesday you were over 29 grams of carbs on Wednesday, with only having the oats at 1 gram of carbs, and it says it's only 3 calories. So just make sure that's logged correctly, so that way you have a better grasp on your total macros for the day. Looks like you're doing very, very well with water. I saw a day 13 cups of water. Wednesday, I think you were slightly over in your fats, or actually a little over in fats and carbs. So the one thing you could have done just to make sure that was more on track, is cutting out the bridge mix. I'm not sure what is actually in the bridge mix, and even though it was 2 ounces, it had 34 grams of carbs and 18 grams of fat. So there's that. So you could cut that out. And I'll tell you, I'm seeing lots of veggies, lots of good protein. Over the holidays, you're getting those treats in, and you're still staying within your macros. So you're cutting back, cutting back your sweet tooth and just having smaller servings, which is what it's all about. That's more sustainable. The other thing I just kind of want to bring to your attention, while most days it's fitting within your macros, the skinny popcorn, I see that comes up frequently, and that's fine for a snack every now and then, but it's going to be inflammatory on the gut over long periods of time. And the one day you logged 7.5 cups of it, that was 30 grams of carbs and 20 grams of fat. So overall, in that's half of your daily allotment of fat goals, just in that 7.5 cups of skinny popcorn. So just keep that in mind. Perfectly fine to snack on that, but I would cut back the servings a little bit to be able to stay within the macros. Like I said, most days you're pretty close, but just make sure you could cut back that serving size to stay within on those other days. So let me know if you have any questions. How is the new space going in regards to your exercise routine? And let me know if you have any questions. Have a great rest of the weekend.